Hello, I'm Noxious Wrath, and I'm going to be putting together, well, I guess I'm not really putting together, I'm going to be digging up a bunch of tetracompass locations and opening a bunch of caskets. So I've got 67 of them. I actually went and did 9 of them at this point already, but you see they're kind of, they look funny in the bank. They're grouped up. I stood at the taverly bank and grouped them and set them into quadrants from taverly. I will do things a little differently the next time I do this because I definitely learned some quality of life realizations. But this worked out extremely well. It didn't really take me all that long to organize them. It was a little bit of a headache to a degree, but I was definitely able to do it, and I'm probably going to try and make it a little bit easier to explain so somebody else could do it. So we've got a lot of this digging up stuff going on, and it's pretty dope, as it's really fast. And you're going to see it's like an hour and 45 minutes, and I dig up 59 tetracompasses. So that's a little bit better than 2 minutes per tetracompass. And I think that might even be a little bit of a record. Not that that really matters because nobody's trying to do this kind of thing, because nobody saves up tetracompasses like that. This is my second or third round of it like this. It's definitely my third, but it could have been 4. I just wanted to see really how much disassembling a ton of restored relics was going to get me. So that was not something that I necessarily don't regret, but I'm not really glad that I did it. But I'm not afraid to make mistakes. We're going to do things because, yeah, we like doing them. This one was pretty cool because there was 3 in the same location. Or 4, whatever. I don't know. I kind of lost count there. But there's a ton of these. It's going to get a little bit faster here in a moment, so it'll be a little bit less painful to watch, especially considering I'm still talking. But some people don't hate my voice, and that's not taking into account any problems that I'm having to recording or methods by which I'm recording. So I'm just going to go off and say this is still pretty cool. So at the end of this, we're going to crack them open. However, there was a chunk of time where I wasn't recording. I thought I was, and I can be a noob, but that is how it is. Sometimes you make stupid mistakes. And now we're going to get off into another nice little spot where there was a couple of them going on. This one, I actually, at the lodestone, I missed a couple, so you're gonna see me get this one, the couple that are just right here, and then I go across the river, and then I have to actually come back and grab them. But whatever, I mean, it doesn't matter because at this point we're at like 15 minutes of actually opening up the ground for these things. And it's just crazy how fast this happens. I end up in the first hour, or no, I'm sorry, it was I don't know, it was like an hour for 30 something. I'm not sure. I'm definitely drawing a blank on this, and it's kind of frustrating me because I'm sitting here recording myself, and I'm expecting myself to do a little bit better than that. But whatever. So, definitely tried to shorten this up as much as possible. We're just gonna grab up this one right here, and then you're gonna see I'm going to do another one. It's pretty dope. I really enjoyed doing this. It took a lot of time to get the tetracompasses. I had 200 Red Rum Relic 3 sets that I turned in. I got 1.8 million chronotes from it, and it took a long time to put together, as you can quite well imagine. And it's okay, though, because it's such an AFK skill. And see here, I had to come back across, grab by that Eagle's Peak lodestone. But there was a couple of them, so you really can't complain. And so I'm definitely going to, even before I have this many tetracompasses ready to put together, I'm going to figure out a little bit better way of doing it. where I can organize them like this again. Now, it was absolute total hell opening them up, though, because I needed so many open slots. I knew I was going to need a lot. I had 60. I had 60 available, and then the next thing I know, I ain't got nothing. And I'm having to... What I decided to do, because I've got pretty much every slot justified being where it's at for an ease of use type thing, where it's all... I get these drops repeatedly, like, your Sarah and Spirit drops, your rare drop table crap items. I need them to go somewhere. So they've all got slots. And then there's stuff that I won't get rid of. I don't know why. And I ended up taking these damaged relics that kept being given to me, and turning them into restored, and then disassembling them. I've got a decent old chunk of components that I could turn into money. I don't mind disassembling relics. I think that if they're not part of a set that gets tetracompasses, they're pretty good money. But as you see here, we're now getting into it where there's just a bunch of pairs, just a bunch of pairs of them. But we're just now hitting an hour. Just now hitting an hour. Okay, and there's like... It's so great. It was so much fun. It's like I've had so many times where I'd get 7 or 8 tetracompasses, and, I mean, I wouldn't run all over the world, but it would be quite a bit of a pain in the butt. And I was even not really wanting to do this one. But, and then this, I started down in the Oglog lodestone and worked my way up, and it was so great. So great. Just one after the other. Just literally one after the other. Yeah. And then to follow it up with a 3. 1, 2. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a 2. I feel dumb. But that's beside the point. And then, yep. 2. There's a 1 here. And then we're going to go to the swamp, the poison waste. After this, I got distracted, but it was one of my dual ones, so I had to still leave it in the video. Definitely one of my dual ones. And there were a chunk of them. There were a lot of them. There were some were triple, as you saw. And they were in the poison waste. I had a double at this one. It feels so good. This was so enjoyable. And then I lucked out with only having 2 that were actually in the poison waste. And they were ultimately both at the same spot. So that was pretty dope. Then after this, we're gonna get into opening them, and like I said a little bit earlier, we missed recording. I don't know who we is, but I missed recording, and I mean I thought I hit it, and in retrospect, I'm going to make sure that I look up, or rather, in retrospect, yeah, that's the wrong word for it, but you get what I'm saying. So here we are. We had like 47 of them left to go, and it was okay. It was okay. But it wasn't until I got the Dragon Mattock, which was quite a bit later on. But this isn't really the point of the video, and I'm pretty much just going to let it stay here for the moment, because I don't feel like taking it out, or rather, might not should even be out. But alright, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.